Oh my gosh, hello. Hello, everybody. Hi. Look at all these people in here. How's it going? It's me. It's Daniel. It's Thorez. I'm gonna stream today. I'm excited to stream. This is the big one. This is well, it's a big one. It's a moderately sized stream. It's a stream I'm excited about. We just had a whole bunch of events, a whole bunch of little gaming things over the past few weeks. Past couple weeks. So now I'm ready to make my stream schedule for the rest of the year, kind of my loose, tentative stream schedule. Uh, but I'm making, I'm doing some big things in regards to that I'm excited to do. Um, so yeah, hi everybody. Thanks for coming in. How's everybody doing today? While I'm waiting for some people to filter in, I guess I can just do some stream updates. One of them is that I recently got follower emote eligibility. So there are now some emotes that you can use just for following me, just for being my follower. You can use LOL, you can use RIP, and you can use the coveted Ziggy emote. Um, yeah, those used to be sub only. Now anyone can use them. Now anyone can use them, and I have a bunch of slots free to make sub exclusive emotes. Um, and I'm listening. I'm listening for suggestions for what my sub only emotes would be. Right now there is one sub exclusive emote. There's one sub exclusive emote right now. It's it's this stack of pancakes from Rhapsody, a musical adventure. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys everything I'm planning on streaming, but I feel like this this might come up in like a couple months when the sequel to Rhapsody comes out for English in the first time. When the sequel to Rhapsody comes out in English for the first time. Yeah. So, if you feel like giving me $5 so you can use this, sounds great. I'm in. But also I am taking other suggestions for like sub emotes. Because I don't know what to put. I don't know what to do. I get if I get like an animated emote slot. I don't know how to do those. What would I even make? Just my face like I'm not doing that. That's not going to be the emote. Um but anyway, yeah, that's the update. Good use of emotes, gang. It's like Ziggy's here instead of in his room sleeping because that's what he does now that he's almost 15 years old. So now I get to see his face whenever I want. Really, it's a win-win. Oh, so many people in here so early in my stream. I'm happy. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, everybody. So, all right. So before votes and stuff start proper, um, I'll fill you in on the format of my schedule streams for this weekend. Um, all right. So basically, I'm gonna do some of it today. I'm gonna do some of it tomorrow. Um, because I could just do this until 1 in the morning tonight, but I know that that's not everyone's bedtime here. Um, so in interest of like doing these viewer uh participation style stuff while people are actually here, I'm splitting two different kinds of streams into 2 different days. So part one today is the big boy tournament. Um, it's going to be a series of polls, 4 preliminary votes, followed by an 8 game bracket, single elimination, which means that once a game loses in the bracket, it's out permanently. Each contestant is a game that's over 30 hours long. Um, I decide which games are over 30 hours long by checking the main plus extras category for that game on howlongtobeat.com. If howlongtobeat.com says that the average time to beat the main game and also do some extra stuff in that game is over 30 hours, then that's how I qualify it. I will stream a full playthrough of the winner. The streams will happen every Monday until I've beaten the game. Part two, probably on Saturday. But I might do a little bit of it after the poll, depending on how quick we get through the big boy tournament. Um, I'm thinking big boy tournament's going to be like 2-3 hours long. But Sean will let you know that we're both bad at figuring out how long a thing is going to be when we start recording it. Um, but I do want to reward people that are still here, so I might do a little bit of this after the big boy tournament tonight, but then do the rest of it on Saturday. I'll make a list of 8 to 10 other full playthroughs that I want to do on Monday streams in 2023. And I want at least half of my picks to be viewer suggestions. So people that are still here at the end of the big boy tournament, I will at that point I will let you guys shout recommendations at me, and I'll consider some of them. The picks must be under 30 hours long and released 2022 or earlier. And the under 30 hours long, same criteria. Whatever it says for main plus extras for that game on howlongtobeat.com. If it says the complete time is less than 30 hours, I will look at your suggestion and consider it. And then part 3, also on Saturday, upcoming games. I will go through a list of upcoming 2023 games to stream on Fridays, and I'll also be taking viewer suggestions. Most picks will not be full playthroughs, unlike my Monday game streams. There will be some exceptions. And yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, do the big boy tournament tonight. Listen to a few suggestions when we're done, and then tomorrow, really put together my list of full playthroughs that I'm gonna do after the winner of the big boy tournament, along with games that I will stream on Fridays that will be like the new hotness, basically like games that I'll stream as they come out, right? Like, maybe I'll play some Starfield on the Friday after that releases. Maybe I'll play some Spider-Man 2 on the Friday after that releases. Maybe I will absolutely definitely stream the new Rhapsody game. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows, man? But I will solidify that and figure that out on stream mostly tomorrow. Today's the big boy tournament. I guess maybe the way my streams work might be useful to see also. Mondays I stream from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. I stream cool older pre 2023 games, full playthroughs when I'm ready. I'm ready, baby. I'm ready. Mostly full playthroughs on Monday. Fridays, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Hot new games and gimmick streams. This is a gimmick stream, believe it or not. And then Saturdays, I had casual variety stream stuff, card games, feeling it out TBH, Road to Mystery with Sean. Road to Mystery with Sean is complete. We did that series. It was a good time. Saturdays for now are Street Fighter 6 streams. I know how to spell Street Fighter. I know how to spell Street Fighter. But also other random stuff that I don't have room for on other days. Like, for example, tomorrow, after I'm done with schedule stuff, I was thinking of maybe streaming like the Final Fantasy 16 demo or something. I've been curious about the Final Fantasy 16 demo. So I might do that Saturday after all the other work is done. Tonight, once it's too late for people to really contribute uh to schedule stuff, I'm thinking of playing the Beastie Ball demo because I'm fucking pumped about Beastie Ball. Okay. Dang, the part where I explained stuff took me less time than I was expecting. I thought it would take me like half an hour. But I guess I'm just really good at explaining stuff. Spell fighter challenge impossible. I did it. I win. I win the challenge. All right, so I guess that means what day do explain streams happen on? Um those those happen on Fridays. Yeah. That's Fridays. I hope this infographic helps. Okay. All right, everyone look away for a second. Okay, you can look. Hold on, wait, hold on. Okay, all right. Okay, everyone can look now. I like how explained streams are in a gimmick. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't have a bid for this. I have a bid for this. Okay, so yeah, we're about to do the big boy tournament, or we should be about to do the big boy tournament. Let me just do a test poll real quick. All right. All right, we'll make this one like a 2-minute poll. The poll is called "Are you babies ready?" really wish I could find like the ideal color for the background that kind of makes things look good. Let me try fucking with that maybe. Yeah, maybe that's as good as it'll look. Oh, cool. But yeah, vote on this poll so I know that you guys are ready to vote on polls. Otherwise, I'll have to stall for a bit longer. Can we get a poll color poll, please? I missed the yellow. Was the yellow actually better than this? I feel like whatever I pick. No? The yellow isn't better? Was the yellow actually better? I don't know, Daniel. Maybe you could ask us which one was better via a poll. I'm not. Okay. God, there's 6 people actively voting right now. That's I appreciate that. I want that to be slightly better when we're voting for real. So I guess I'll run a color poll. What color should the poll backgrounds be? All right. 2-minute poll. All right. What color should the poll backgrounds be? Piss yellow, boring or white, or other? Say in chat. I'm too hot and therefore too dumb to understand if I manage to vote or not. Purple or pink for the win. Hold on, I'll try purple or pink. I've had pink before, like when I was trying things out. Yeah, I'm worried that drowns out. I feel like everything drowns out the pull options, which it's yelling piss yellow in all caps. Voted piss yellow. Data, I just vote by yelling at you. There, a poll should pop up. Like, are you reading this? Are you in an app right now? Or are you on desktop? If you look like above chat, there should be like a little window that says poll. If you click current poll, you'll be able to vote on it. You're on your phone, okay. There should be a bar up top that says current poll. I think if you click that, computers are for nerds. Yeah, if you're on the app, there should be a little pop up at the top of the chat. If you don't see it, you might need to update the app. I had to tap on the chat to get the keyboard to go away, and that showed the poll part. Oh, cool. Piss yellow wins. All right. There you go. There you go, chat. Cool. This is a decent amount of votes. If this is the color you need to see a doctor. Look, I don't have to justify this being piss yellow to you. It's gonna be a good pull stream. All right. All right, everybody. It's time for the big boy tournament. Thanks for coming. Now I should take a lot of vitamins. I'm not saying this isn't Daniel's piss yellow. This is just somebody's piss, not necessarily mine. It's Stone Sarn for adults. Okay, I'm starting the big boy tournament now. Thanks for coming, everybody. Dinner, sir. You're on mute. Oh, you're doing this at dinner? Wow. You can't hear me, but I hope your dinner is nice. Why are you looking at other people's piss? I'm starting the poll now. I'm starting the tournament. We need a whose piss is this poll. I'm starting the tournament. Okay. All right. So, first up, we're doing 4 preliminary votes, right? It's gonna be a bracket of 8 games. But I'm doing 4 preliminary votes, 2 games for each vote. That each of the games in this preliminary vote have like some overlap. That it felt weird that they'd be in the tournament together. So these are a series of votes to determine which of these make it into the bracket of 8. What's everyone having for dinner? I'm having Smart Pop. K Ironique. I don't know what Smart Pop is. I don't know what K Ironique means. I had some burritos. I had some breakfast burritos. Toss some cheddar cheese on there and some salsa. Carnitas. That's pretty good. Okay. Actually, I had carnitas last night. Yesterday morning, actually. All right. So the first preliminary vote is going to be from 2 games. It's going to be between 2 games from the creator of Final Fantasy that he made after he stopped making Final Fantasy games. So the first game, and I guess I can also kind of tell you guys format stuff, right? So first game is Blue Dragon. I have the name of the game. I have how many hours, how long to beat says it'll take to do main and extras. I have whether or not it's a blind playthrough. Blue Dragon is a fully blind playthrough. And it's 55 hours long average. And then I have the Metacritic score. Blue Dragon's got a 79% on Metacritic. This is Hironobu Sakaguchi's first big RPG after he stopped doing Final Fantasy. I also have I have the description obviously, and I have a pro of me doing the stream, and I have a con of me doing the stream of a full playthrough. The pro is that it's got a Dragon Quest aesthetic with the JoJo stands. I think that's a cool vibe. You can see from the icon. That's already got a pretty cool vibe. The minus is potentially many missable secrets. This is a JRPG that's right at the end of this era where you can just miss a lot of shit by not doing the most obtuse dumb stuff. Blue Dragon is getting pit against Lost Odyssey. Lost Odyssey is 69 hours average. It would not be a fully blind or even a mostly blind playthrough. I did play through like about three of this game's four discs when I first played it, but that was like 15 years ago. So I barely remember anything beyond like the opening act and like a few key moments. Um, okay, Unique, a dumb way of saying how ironic. Oh, that's cute. Oh, chat's for the first time ever. Chat's like so active that it's hard for me to keep track of it. Why is Sora Captain Morgan posing with Blue Daddy Spyro? That's just what Blue Dragon is. Blue Daddy Spyro is my college nickname. It's getting pit against Lost Odyssey. Yeah, a game that I've played a decent amount of, but I don't remember much of, and I haven't beaten. 78% on Metacritic. It's his second big RPG after he stopped doing Final Fantasy. The pro is that this is the actual Final Fantasy 13. I don't know how many of you guys were excited for Final Fantasy 13 when it came out. It was super hyped, and then like it came out and it wasn't necessarily a bad game, but it was like disappointing at the time. Like, there was a lot of like you going down narrow corridors. It was just like a really pretty game as like that wasn't as like open and like expansive as a lot of previous Final Fantasy games felt. That's because the original Final Fantasy guy wasn't working on it. He was working on this instead, and this actually feels like a big ass like Final Fantasy game. Um like this is secretly what everyone wanted Final Fantasy 13 to be. Um the con is that emotional scenes may come off as kind of goofy. Um what I remember of this game is that there's I do remember there being kind of like these very tragic moments happening, and then like A, those moments being like kind of melodramatic, and B, then those getting like really undermined by like gameplay stuff. Like imagine like if like one scene like something really traumatic happens to the main character, and then the scene after that is like press X, Y, and B to call your therapist. It's like it's that level of like kind of jarring and weird. But that might actually be like an entertaining stream uh experiencing those kind of jarring moments that are hard to take seriously in context together. Yeah, who knows. Um but yeah, this is one of the votes I'm most interested in actually, because I think Blue Dragon is a game I've never played but I've been very curious about. Um and like, it's Sakaguchi trying some weird shit, and I'm really interested to see what that weird shit is. And Lost Odyssey is a game that I know is really really good. Um oh my god. Cool Gabe, thanks for the gift subs. Um 5 gift subs. Thanks, Cool Gabe. And Lost Odyssey is a game that I know is like very quality. That 78 Metacritic score feels really low to me actually. Um it's yeah, it's a game that I consider to be a hidden gem, and it's a game that I would be very excited to like show other people and share with you guys. So either way, I think I think whoever wins this is going to be like a really cool contender for for the for the bracket. So all right, polls coming up. I'll do. What should I do? Should I do 3 minute vote time or 5 minute vote time? I've got three in right now. Three minutes. Make a poll for the timing poll. You guys stop this. Cease this. All right. All right, 3 minutes running now. Blue Dragon versus Lost Odyssey. Who's going to win the first round of the preliminaries? Got the piss up. Spinning the wheel as we speak. It's weird to consider a hidden gem now, considering how much hype and what a coup for Xbox it was at the time, right? Like, it was like when it was announced, it felt like such a big deal, and I think in 2023, no one talks about it anymore, except me. Ooh, Blue Dragon's taking the lead. Oh God, the pancakes. Nice, good. I'm glad someone's using the pancakes. Piss emote. Oh, this is gonna be a long stream, isn't it? It's gonna be a long stream. I'm curious about Blue Dragon, but I think Lost Odyssey is probably a better game in spite of the very slightly lower Metascore. I do get the vibe that Lost Odyssey will be a better video game, but that doesn't always mean a better stream, right? That doesn't always mean a better stream. So that's not me trying to sway things one way or the other. It's 14 hours short of 1% better. That's my logic. I I was wondering whether or not I should put one thought I had for the category way too late after I was almost done with everything was was how many opportunities there would be for me to do voices. Um, I ended up scrapping that idea mainly because A, I was almost done putting all this together, and B, there are some games where I don't know how many opportunities they'd be because I haven't played the game and I don't know much about it. The Ziggy emote, I love you. I love Ziggy too, and you. I love you both. All right, and like the last minute of the poll, there's a clear lead, and I don't know if there's anyone else that's voting. It's like he's so real. Oh yeah, thanks for all the new follows. Thanks Grim Auxiliator, thanks K Malice, thanks Enchanted Paradox. Thanks for following. Okay. Shit. Lost Odyssey got knocked out immediately. Damn. I thought Lost Odyssey would be one that would like stay for most of the bracket. But I did have fears actually. Well, not fears, but I did wonder if maybe Blue Dragon would be kind of the dark horse. All right. Blue Dragon wins. Anything for you. Aw. Too bad Ziggy is scared of the living room where he could come out and be your vote mascot. Yeah, he doesn't like it here. He doesn't like it here unless he's eating. It's against Blue Daddy Dragon. Yeah, it's exactly. I should have known. I should have known that Blue Daddy Dragon would pull through. All right. All right. First preliminaries done. Three more preliminaries to go. Second preliminary match is going to be between a pair of Digimon games. He doesn't like it here unless he's eating. Same TBH. Holy shit. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm gonna Sophie's Choice, you guys. All right. So the first game is Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth or Hacker's Memory. If it wins this tournament, I'll have a final tournament between the two versions to see what people were feeling. Um, it's either 62 or 68 hours average runtime. The blindness varies because I played most of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I have no idea how excited I am. I'm glad. I'm glad. I've played through most of the. I got to the end game of the first Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, but I didn't beat it, and I don't remember much of it honestly. Um, but I haven't played Hacker's Memory at all. Hacker's Memory is like kind of it's kind of a sequel, kind of a spin-off game. Like it takes it takes place during the events of Cyber Sleuth 1. So it's technically a new game, but there's a lot of overlap. So like while I technically haven't played Hacker's Memory at all, there'll be a lot of stuff about it that's familiar, I guess. So I guess blindness varies. That's what I wrote down. And if you average the two on Metacritic, you'll get a 76%. This is the purest Digimon JRPG experience. This is the most JRPG that a Digimon game has been. The pro is that there's lots of digivolving options and methods that are fun and satisfying to explore. I really love digivolving Digimon and like unlocking Digivolutions in this game. The con is, why is the art so horny? This game is marketed to 10-year-olds. I do have some issues with some of the character designs. Mainly this girl in the top left here. She is not depicted in a great light, to be honest. You know why? I do know why. I'm just disappointed, that's all. Um the second game in this preliminary round is Digimon Survive. Uh Digimon Survive is an average of 40 hours long. It will be a mostly blind playthrough. I played like, I don't know, like 5 hours of this. It's got a 77% on Metacritic. Again, like, I feel like one is the better game, but the other has a better Metacritic rating. Um, Digimon Survive is Digimon Tactics, also Digimon the visual novel. Um, it's got basically like two like parts, that are kind of melded together. Um, the pro is that the tactics part has digivolving, which is cool, and the visual novel part has choice based dialogue, which is also really cool. The con is that maybe neither aspect is like fully realized. They both feel kind of like half baked in execution, or at least they did as far as I got, which wasn't very hard. Will Digimon survive this poll? Ooh, that's that's a great segue into me putting up the poll. All right. All right, 3 minute poll starting now. Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth versus Digimon Survive. Here comes the piss. Ooh, Digimon Survive's winning. Spicy. I thought you played Survive. Yeah, I played some of it, but not a lot. Here comes the piss. Doo 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 doo. Voted for Survive because you could, in theory, use audience participation to decide what dialogue choices you make. That's not a bad idea. Another thing I might do is figure out what my personality is going to be before playing, and then adhere specifically to that personality through the playthrough. Um, like when I streamed Triangle Strategy. For the small amount of time that I streamed Triangle Strategy, I did a himbo run where I only answered questions the way I thought a himbo would. I know you were jazzed about Survive, so I want you to have the excuse to play it. Yeah, that's fair. Like, yeah, that's the reason it's on here. I think that like, it'd be nice to have another opportunity to play Survive because I dropped it and I kind of wish that I didn't. But also, Cyber Sleuth is an awesome game. This is another one where I'd be happy whoever won. Spat out my Frito and did the laugh. You remember when a large studio named a game Triangle Strategy? Oh, I try not to. Can you do the mysterious pink hair anime Daniel playthrough? I can't pick my hair color in Digimon Survive. Justice for Cyber Sleuth. Yeah, man, Cyber Sleuth. Cyber Sleuth is performing rough tonight. I thought it'd be a closer match, honestly. Yeah. I wonder if I should have put Metacritic up, honestly, because I feel like the Metacritic scores are misleading. It's the horny art projected towards 10-year-olds. That's fair. That is a big con. That's a big con right there. Metacritic scores are just basically the Electoral College. Digimon Survive with a 90% win rate. Holy shit. All right. All right. Congratulations, Digimon Survive. Damn. All right, cool. All right, cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so Digimon Survive and Blue Dragon so far are gonna make it to the main bracket of 8 games. So two more preliminary votes. Um, uh, oh, my fiance's home. He'll be in the chat in a second, probably. All right, the next. Have you played the new Pokemon yet? You mean Scarlet and Violet? Yeah, I beat Violet. I had a really great time with it, actually. I liked Violet a lot. Um, okay, right. Next preliminary. Um, all right. Weird, obscure JRPGs, which I know all of this has basically been, but these ones are particularly that. OMG win. Who's your fave? Who's your favorite starter? So every time I start a Pokemon game, every time I play a Pokemon game in a generation for the first time, I pick the fire starter by default. I always pick fire. Started Gen 1 with Charmander, started Gen 2 with Cyndaquil, etc., etc. Um, so I did play through the game with Fuecoco. Um, Fuecoco is my favorite. Like, even without the starter bias, um, like even without the fire starter bias, I think Fuecoco is my favorite. He's just so cute, and his evolutions are awesome. Both his evolutions are great. Daniel, I'll defend you with my life. Thank you. All right. All right. Weird obscure JRPGs. So the two in these suckers, and honestly, I just don't really know what to call this preliminary category because they're both games by kind of that have involvement by kind of a weirdo JRPG developer. The first contestant is The Last Remnant. Uh, Average of 76 hours long. This would be a mostly blind playthrough. I played like 5 to 10 hours of this in 2011, and my computer couldn't handle it. Um, it's got a 70% Metacritic score. It's a big budget Xbox 360 era JRPG from all the Square Enix staff that made weird shit like Saga. The pro is that it tries a lot of new and unique ideas. Um, like it's got like a 6 character battle system. It's got like war segments or something. Um, the minus is that the systems can have a steep learning curve. Like this is a lot about this game is pretty weird and obtuse. Squid Coco's evolutions look like Gallagher, and I will die on that hill. Skeletors is probably the best starter since Samurott. I didn't Samurot's all right. I think Samurott is like dunked on like too much, right? But like I think Samurot's actually kind of underrated, but I like Skeletors a lot more than Samurott. The last remnant is going up against Romancing Saga Minstrel Song, one of the first stories in the strange and divisive Saga franchise. This is 49-hour average. This would be a fully blind playthrough. And it's got a 68% Metacritic average. The pro is that the remastered version of this game, which I would be playing, is one of the most accessible Saga games, so I'd be able to really dip my toe into this weird franchise in a way that would make some sense. The con is that saying most accessible Saga game is like saying nicest smelling fart. Um, because, yeah, even the most accessible Saga games are very obtuse and weird. I'd be willing to add Decidueye into the objectively good starters list. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, everyone's got really good taste in starters. Saga games are Final Fantasy Legend or something in America, right? Yeah, the original Saga games for the Game Boy were called Final Fantasy Legend here initially. Yes. Um. But yeah, there's yeah, these two are weirdos. I'm interested to see which weirdo pulls through. So let's find out. All right. All right. This poll has started and it's piss time. Oh, okay. Romancing Saga pulling through to start. Why does Twitch censor fart? Doesn't really? I see fart. I see you guys saying fart. I'm here. My fiance is here. Hey, baby. It does make me really happy to see my chat so active. Like, yeah, this is nice. Thanks again for coming, guys. It's really nice. What happens is if it's a tie, if it's a tie, I'll run it again to see if it is a tie again, and if it's a tie the second time, I will just spin a wheel. Makes me nervous that they consider farts to be sexually explicit. Oh boy. Nah, I need a silly tiebreaker. What is your suggestion for a silly tiebreaker? Like most syllables are coolest hat. Hmm. Yeah, like I feel like I should do something that would potentially sway people's opinion and then run the poll again if there's a tie. Like maybe give you an extra detail about each game and see what happens. Ziggy being the tiebreaker. I drag my dog out of our bedroom and just see which game he sniffs first. Tiebreaker, Daniel voices the main character based on key art on the spot. Then we revote. Oh, you know what? That's, you know what? That's not a bad suggestion. That's not a bad suggestion. That's actually genius. Help, yeah. Yeah, that's man. Yeah, all right. I'll consider that as the tiebreaker. Ziggy is the new Beyonce. I was about to say Ziggy predates Beyonce, but Ziggy is younger than Beyonce, the human woman, is. So that I don't know why I thought that. The winner, the winner is the last remnant. Good job, the last remnant. We need to tie every poll now. Look, if the tie is organic, and I believe that the tie is organic, that's one thing. If you guys just rig the system so it's a tie every time, you will not get my voice acting. Ziggy is not younger in dog years. That's true. Ziggy also doesn't predate Beyonce's career, so yeah, she's been around for a bit. Actually, she's been around for a bit. The Teen Garrity stands for Daniel voices characters. All right. Well, I missed the vote. It's okay. There's gonna be more votes. There's gonna be more votes. I'm just glad you're here. All right, last remnant wins that one, so there's one last preliminary vote. Western developed trilogies as one game. Oops, that's... I vote for the games you play with my heart. You don't see that many Western developed trilogies, TBH. Well, here are two of them. The first game in this last preliminary round is Hitman World of Assassination. This is 47 hours average. It would be a mostly blind playthrough. I've played the I played like the tutorial missions of the first game basically, and that's it. It's got an 85% Metacritic rating. 3 Assassin Sandbox Games is now one game. It was initially released as Hitman 1, Hitman 2, and Hitman 3. And then they combined all three like into like just a single long running game. The plus is that there's lots of opportunity for creative level solutions. It's this game where like you are a hitman and you get a target, and there's a bunch of different ways that you can take out your target. You can keep replaying the level to take out your target in different ways. And you know, I'd be doing each level the minimum amount of times in order to just progress as quickly as I could, because I'd be playing through 3 games worth of content. But there's still be lots of opportunities for creative level solutions. The con, and it seems like some of you are already viewing this as a pro, I'm very, very bad at stealth games. Uh, this might not be a fun experience for me. It is worth noting that, like, I'm going to try for a full playthrough of any game that wins. If it's a really excruciating experience, I do reserve the right to give up. This is probably the most likely game for me to give up on this list. But I will put in an honest effort to do a full playthrough of any game that wins. Um, do you just all want to watch me suffer? 47 hours average, 780 hours for Daniel. Yes, that's actually a possibility. Um, All right, well, some people have already decided the winner, but here's the second contestant. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Uh this is an average of 106 hours, and that's the con. This would be a mostly blind playthrough. Again, because I've played some of the first game and I've never touched the second or third games. 88% on Metacritic average. The Space Opera RPG trilogy is one remastered package. The pro is that like I'd get to make like a character and have that character like exist through all three games, right? I think that'd be really cool. Obviously, we'd get to see like the choices I'd make as that character. Yeah, like I think that would be pretty cool. The the con is that this like me streaming this once a week, 5 hours a stream, it's gonna take me 6 months to finish this if I beat it in the average time. That that would mean that is the that's the game I'm playing for the rest of 2023 on Mondays. Like I guess like that clears up very little opportunities for you guys to suggest me games tonight and Saturday. You'll switched. Okay, well, it looks like this will actually be a contest. Yeah, like so yeah, these I think these two would both be pretty cool streams for different reasons. Um yeah, I'm excited about both these games and I dread both these games for different reasons. So let's see how this goes. Preliminaries round 4, final round of preliminaries, and then we start the bracket proper. Hitman World of Assassination versus Mass Effect Legendary Edition. 3 minutes on the clock. Let's see that piss. Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Damn. You guys voted fast this time too. Like everyone had their fingers ready. Yeah, this might we might have the results already. I'll let it run. I'll let it run. Whew. Oh boy. There's 4 games you guys haven't even seen yet that are going to be on the final bracket. Not just cut it now. We're out for blood for Hitman. All right. All right. Hitman World of Assassination beats Mass Effect. I'm I'm both relieved that I'm not committing to like 106 hours, like probably minimum. Um Hitman, more like Piss Man. Oh boy. It's both a relief and I'm mortified that some people are already convinced that Hitman's gonna be like it. This could be trouble for me. But all right, so yeah, that's the preliminaries. That's the preliminaries. We're moving into round one now. We're moving into round one, where I'm going to open up Start GG and create like a proper bracket. Um, but before I do that, I will be showing you guys the four games that are going to be up against the preliminary winners in round one. I can't wait until one of the games is Landscape under the Ghost Kamiano or some shit. They know rigs the vote so it wins. I'm not rigging shit. I'm not rigging shit. If I rigged anything, there'd be different outcomes already. There'd be different outcomes already. So okay, so there's four more games that are gonna be in the round one big boy tournament bracket of 8 games. All right. First up, Chained Echoes, 44-hour runtime. This will be a fully blind playthrough. I've only ever played like the demo of this game, which is not the first bit of the game like it is for a lot of games. A 90% on Metacritic, 90%. Um, Demon Slayer the movie, the game one. No way, how did that happen? I would not want to play the Demon Slayer game as a full playthrough stream. Probably not. I guess I could, but yeah. It's not on here. Um Chained Echoes is a 16-bit throwback RPG. It's got like kind of a Chrono Trigger Xenogears like sprite aesthetic. Uh um it's the pros that it seems to be a perfect mix of retro aesthetic and contemporary gameplay. Like it really seems to like feel like a modern JRPG while having like kind of that nostalgic like aesthetic feel to it. The con is that maybe it's more of an off time game than a stream game. Maybe it's just something I should just play on my own time instead of like, instead of play on stream every Monday. I don't know if it has stream vibes, right? But it is like a really gorgeous, like cool seeming game that has just like killed it critically that I wanted to try out, that I wanted to play last year and I missed my opportunity. So, um so all the Ziggies. Yes, it's not that I wouldn't play Demon Slayer. It's just not on here right now. 90% Metacritic is pretty high TBH, right? Yeah, that's high, baby. Um Another game on the list which I feel like I'm not gonna predict whether or not it's going to do good in polls. I'm not gonna set stuff up like that. I'm just gonna show you the games. Hero Land. It's a 38-hour runtime, fully blind playthrough. Haven't really seen more than a minute of this game. 69% Metacritic. It's a JRPG with big weirdo vibes set in a theme park with a pixel style. The main thing I'm voting for the main game out of spite. For the other game out of spite, I just want to play Chained Echoes before you. The main thing about Hero Land that has me interested in it is that lots of people that worked on Mother 3 also worked on this. Mother 3 is one of my favorite games ever, or at least it was when I first played it. Um, and and a lot of like the director of the game directed this game and worked on the story for it. Not Shigesato Itoi. Shigesato Itoi did the story for Mother 3, but he didn't direct it. Um, but the guy who actually directed Mother 3 worked on Hero Land. Clearly the art designer for Mother 3 worked on Hero Land as the art designer. The con is that maybe not all poorly rated JRPGs that nobody talks about are hidden gems. Like, I have no idea how this game's gonna play. I think it's a dungeon crawler. Um, and like this is the game that I know the least about whether or not it's going to be good as a video game. Um, but yeah, it's got this really interesting pedigree. I thought this was Mother 4/Oddity. It is not. No. Yeah. No one on the Mother 3 team worked on Oddity. That is a fan made game. Um, and um, yeah, I'm really interested in Hero Land. Whether or not it'll be good, but we'll see. We'll see how it'll do in the main bracket. So these two aren't getting pit against each other yet, or maybe they never will. But I'm just showing you the remaining 4 games on the bracket right now. So here's the last 2 games on the bracket, and then I'm gonna make the bracket. Oddity also is not even out. That's correct. So the penultimate game on the bracket is Soul Hackers 2. 50-hour runtime, fully blind playthrough, 73% on Metacritic. What if Persona was cyberpunk as fuck? That is basically what Soul Hackers 2 is. Um, Similar to Persona, Soul Hackers 2 does not require knowledge of Soul Hackers 1 to understand and enjoy. Um, and that's the pro. The con is that reviews call the dungeons repetitive and the game is a dungeon crawler. So, like, maybe the game will feel stale before I've beaten it. That's the main worry. But I'm really curious about this game. I dig the aesthetic. It's a monster capture game basically. Like you make pacts with demons and the demons join your party just like Shin Megami Tensei, just like Persona. Um, and yeah, I think it'll be pretty cool. And the last game, I hope Sean's still awake. Because otherwise I don't know who's going to vote on this. Is ZHP Unlosing Ranger versus Dark Death Evil Man. It's 42-hour runtime, fully blind playthrough, never touched this game, only heard tales about it from a dear friend. 81% on Metacritic. It's a superhero dungeon crawling roguelike from the Disgaea/Rhapsody team. The pro is, look at that description. Everyone's Everyone thinks I made this up. I didn't make this up. It's definitely a deep cut from NIS's catalog. One cool thing is that those NIS classic collections, ZHP is on the second one, so I'd be able to play it on the Switch. No finagling with a PSP in order to play it. The con is that I anticipate the roguelike mechanics being very unforgiving. I feel like I'm going to die a lot and that the game's not going to give me a lot of progression for all the times I'm going to die. That's just kind of the vibe I get from the time frame that this game came out in. Sean has put 100 plus hours into this real game that actually exists. Yeah, it's I know this game's got a goofy, like a wild, goofy sense of humor. I don't know if it's a good sense of humor. I haven't played it. Um, you're still gaslighting me into thinking that I was a teenager. I was calling this is a real game. I won't believe. I promise it's real. It's on my Switch right now. Both those games are on my Switch right now. So yeah, I've always been really curious about this. Sean loves this game. So I've always been really curious about it. I've wanted to try it out. I think it'd make a fun full playthrough stream. Um, but yeah, we'll see how it does. All right. So the next step for me um is to gonna be honest, I have no memory of whether ZHP is anime problematic or not. It probably is. I mean, the Disgaea games are, and even Rhapsody kind of is a bit, So I'm sure that ZHP has got some stuff, if I'm being honest. Okay, so Just give me a sec. I've got to log in. Give me a sec. Can't see what I'm doing, right? Yeah, can't see shit. Nice. Okay. All right, big boys tournament. Start date today, 9 p.m. End date today. $11 p.m. Estimated. Okay. Um, all right, bracket. Okay, other. This would be the nichest tournament literally ever run. I've seen niche tournaments at Combo Breaker. Offline. Format 1v1. Okay. Yeesh. I didn't imagine there'd be so much setup for this. Sorry, guys. Okay. Bracket setup. Here we go. Bracket, single elimination. Direct entrance. Okay, no entrance. Oh shit, how do I set this up? Add entrance? Do I gotta... Oh boy. Alright. add someone on that account. Okay, there we go. Let's take a second, but we're good. Okay. Thanks for hanging in there. So let's see. Oh, thanks for all these Ziggies. All right. So the first entrant I got to put in is Blue Dragon. Next one I gotta add is Digimon Survive. Then don't forget to add Wario Land 4. That's suggestion time comes later. How dare you put the final bosses together? This is not who's facing each other in round one yet. I'm just putting up the round one contestants, and I'm plugging them into a bracket site right now. Then the bracket site will juggle the games, will mix up the games, and they will the games that face each other will be randomly decided, not by me. So so I guess either take comfort in that or dread that. The Last Remnant is the next game I'm putting in. And then after that, I'm putting in Hitman World of Assassination. Oh. His name can't be Hitman World of Assassination. So Hitman Whoa. Whoa. Hitman Whoa. Next up I am plugging in the four that didn't need preliminary votes. And that is Chained Echoes, Hero Land, just like Baby Gronk was rizzed up by Livy, so too have I been rizzed up by the idea of Daniel streaming Hitman, followed by none of those words are in the Bible. All right, I gotta plug Hero Land in. Um, then Soul Hackers 2. Almost done, almost done. And then ZHP. ZHP. Okay. Bracket setup. Seven. Did I forget one? Blue Dragon. Shade Deck goes, oh, CHP. There you go. Okay. Save. All right. All right, almost ready, I think. This is more work than I thought it'd be. Maybe I should have tried to set this up on like not start GG. Oh well, here I am. I'm here. Okay. How do I just run this bracket? Give me the bracket. Let me run it. Oh, good. All right, cool. Okay. Okay, cool. I have it. Here it comes. You have to play every game at the same time with the same. You're overlaying everything on top of each other. This one acid trip feels like. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay, let me remove all this again. Oh god. Shit echoes. Hitman. Okay. All right. Okay, so window capture. Big boy T. And there it is. Let me whittle this down. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here's the bracket, everybody. This is the bracket that has been randomly rolled for the big boy tournament. So round one is going to be Blue Dragon versus EHP. Then it's going to be Hitman World of Assassination versus Chained Echoes. Then it's going to be Daniel World prepared. Hold on. Digimon Survive versus Soul Hackers 2. Then The Last Remnant versus Hero Land. Daniel, we're all prepared to watch you play the weirdest fucking JRPGs of all time. You don't think we'll wait a minute for you to set up a bracket to design your piss-sealed fate? All right. Shake goodbye, ZHP. Hey, nothing's over till it's over, my man. But yeah, we're setting it up. First up, Blue Dragon versus ZHP on Losing Ranger versus Dark Death Evil Man. So let's if Hitman doesn't win, this was rigged. There's several other voters here besides you and Max. Okay. I'm voting for every game that comes last alphabetically. So let's weigh these two against each other. Blue Dragon's longer. They're both fully blind playthroughs. They're both about the same Metacritic score. Blue Dragon is kind of more of a wide, like expansive, like JRPG experience. ZHP is this weird little quirky, like dungeon crawling, like roguelike. Blue Dragon has the very cool, like, Dragon Daddy aesthetic. ZHP just has the one of the wackiest premises I've seen in a JRPG style game in a long time. Blue Dragon might be very obtuse and weird, but ZHP might be very unforgiving roguelite. Dark Death Evil Man is my Hideo Kojima name. Oh yeah, you know what? That would absolutely be someone's Hideo Kojima game name. Okay, so starting the poll now. Round one, match one. Blue Dragon versus EHP. Starting the poll now. I am putting up the piss. I'm sorry, it has the what aesthetic? That's right, you weren't, oh no. Oh no, no, no. Hey, computer. Computer, please. Oh my god. I'm plugged in, right? Well, this is just a blank screen for me. I don't know if I'm still running. Oh, okay. You giving Blue Steel for a moment. Wow. My shit's fucked up. Hold on. Anything? Any visuals, guys? You're good now? Shit. What's happening? The poll's still running. You're cutting in and out video-wise, but never cut out. You guys can still see me on the thing? Yeah, you're moving, you're grooving. That's funny. I can't see myself or my stuff anymore. Yeah, only thing that cut out was actually you, not the screen itself. Like literally just your camera. You can still see you in the poll in the overlay. Wow. Oh, hey, I can if I go over to Twitch, I can see myself. but I can't see myself on OBS anymore. Is there like a refresh? Weird. The winner of this one was actually Royland 4. Don't check. Well, I guess if stuff's technically running, ZHP won. ZHP beat Blue Dragon. Damn. I pinned this by accident, so I'll unpin it. Okay. Wow. Already an upset. Holy moly. All right. Okay, that means it's the fact that nobody believes it's real. We need the proof. All right, yeah, that means that ZHP's next match will be either Hitman, World of Assassination, or Chained Echoes. Oh shit. I just have to have faith that the way I've set things up, what I've put up, damn. Oh, we're in trouble if there's two things on the left because I won't be able to move it. Daniel has to go make the game if it wins the poll. We look forward to your improvisation of the game that totally exists. Yeah, I won't be able to because I won't be able to manipulate or move anything on the screen. Okay. Well, we'll see like what's up next. What's up next? It's Chained Echoes versus Hitman. Those are both on the left side of the screen, so I won't be able to manipulate it. Okay. I have to close the stream for a second. Just hang tight. I'll be right back.